Hi guys, Barabisi1 here, and today we are going for the Italia Grand Prix, round number 12 of season 3. You're now heading to the team HQ, and when we enter it, we have a marketing department event. We're gonna go see it. We have minus 52 R&D points, which is kinda weird. I actually ignored that one. And we're gonna see the sponsors. No, we're gonna renew them. They are quite good sponsors. We're actually going to see what we can do to the activity timeline, see what we can add. We've added a 3-day durability equipment upgrade. As you know, I am trying to upgrade the durability because my durability is the worst on the grid by far. We've got a spec 3 on the SAS and Zero Dynamic, spec 2 on the powertrain, and spec 1 on the durability. We want to now a powertrain upgrade. As you see, we are quite close to the front end pack. We have some things left for yeah, that was quite a big pause. I don't know why, but my brain just stopped. We are doing some durability upgrades. As in 19 of 27, not even 10 upgrades, and we're that bad. Which shows how bad it is, how bad our state to the durability is. We are going to renew them. We're just going to see what other sponsors there are, but we will probably renew them. We still haven't chosen any sponsor. We're just seeing what we can do. Here is JPB, quite an easy and quite a rewarding one. We're looking for the other one, 30 satellite, but maybe it wasn't. We wanted with satellite, but I think that we're gonna go with satellite. I think that we were with satellite, to be honest. 1.77 million, so we get around 2 million, almost 2 million per, no, 1.5 million, 2.5, yes, 2.5 million per race, which is quite good. Considering that we will need to do some a better teammate, maybe Leclerc, or maybe Norris, maybe. We'll see. Maybe even a Daniel Ricciardo. We sign anyone, even Lewis Hamilton, which he does not have a very good focus. Well, he has good focus, but not a good performance, which is quite the what we need. The performance, so Max Verstappen could be a good choice, but we may not have the money for him, but we will see. We're looking for a fresh a fresh driver, a good one. And now we're going to Q1. Quite strange cut right there. We're going for the first lap on the medium tires. We are 9. We're gonna go for a second lap on softs. 1 3/10 almost. Improved by 1.3 almost. We're gonna easily make Q2. And when we say easily, we're P6. We're gonna go for our first lap in Q2. We are 3rd and Sainz 2nd, which is quite good. We're gonna go for our last lap, improve with 2/10. Are we gonna go into Q3? We may make it, but we will see. I'll made it in Q3 in quite a while, and we make it, and we're ahead of Carlos Sainz. We're gonna go for a first lap, quite a good one, but it's on scrub set. We're gonna go on a fresh lap, a purple second sector. We're looking very good. Are we gonna get a pole? We may get a pole. Are we gonna stick it on pole? Where are we going to be? Are we gonna stick it on front row? Are we gonna stick it on pole? Let's see where we're gonna stick it. We're going to start in tomorrow's race, and we are going to be in the front row, ahead of Sir Lewis Hamilton and behind Sergio Perez, and Carlos Sainz is in 9th. We have a very good chance in the race for a win, and let's go now to the race.
It's time for the Italian Grand Prix once again, here at the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce and drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and Paul completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Yuki Tsunoda, and Mick Schumacher, Leclerc, Sainz, Mazepin, and George Russell, Bottas, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and Stroll, Ocon, Giovinazzi, Callum Ilott, and Pierre Gasly, Latifi, Joe, Giotto, and Guilherme Samaya. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do, don't let me down.
Okay, so we have a very good chance on the race. We will do one stop from softs to mediums. We will try to stretch the softs. Maybe there is going to be a safety car. Maybe there's going to be something on the main straight. We do not know. I don't think that there will be a safety car. I'm gonna start the race on the front row. Sergio Perez is in front of us. He's the only one. And 5 red lights we go. And we're underway for the Italian Grand Prix. We get an enormous start, but Sergio Perez, oh my, he's behind us, and very behind. I just noticed that my gears may be automatic. I'm set to Elite. And here we go. We're now nice. We're going to be 3 wide in the turn 1s and 2, but we're going to leave a good amount of space, but we may have side with damage, and this is going to be a safety car. So many cars parked there. We're seeing the replay. So Lewis squeezes. I think that this is Verstappen. It could be Sergio, but I'm not sure. The safety car has ended. We are right behind it. We're controlling the pace. Schumacher is behind us. Let's see if we can hold him up. I think that he has a better engine. We will see. We're going very slowly. We're gonna try do a 200 IQ, but this AI, they know I'm accelerating very from nowhere, but we caught Schumacher a little bit off guard, but it's not going to be enough. He'll be right behind us, playing from the 100-meter board. Yellow flags, nothing there, just too many cars, slow. So the flag there is not something. We're gonna break from the 100-meter board again. I try to go. Okay, Schumacher is gonna go for a dive, for a move. He can't. He won't have DRS. DRS is activated in 2 laps when the car behind you, when the car in front of you is 1 second and less. We'll try and squeeze him somehow into the grass, but not too violently. He has the slipstream and the engine, but we will have the clean air and the inside line. He sends one down the outside, but it's not enough. We banged tires there, so I check if we have some damage. First and third sector fastest, but we were very slow around the second sector, and that's why Schumacher has got the fastest lap. We are going wide, so he doesn't get the slipstream. Lap number 6. The DRS has just opened. Maybe not even now. Now it's going to open. Maybe. No, this lap is opened. We will have the DRS. We'll have the slipstream and the DRS. We will overtake him very easily. That was not that high. We are looking good. Not many laps left till the pit window opens.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing.
Jeff says for tire wear. The audio is not in sync, which is kind of distracting me right now, but we are side by side with Hamilton. None of us has the DRS, and Schumacher is right behind us. Now I noticed it, and we brake a little late. We leave Hamilton's space to not end up like in lap 1. We won't pit this lap. We will see who will pit. Many people, I think that some people will pit this lap. Not many do. I don't know if anyone has pitted. Yes, they have. We are going to pit this lap, so we need to be ahead of Hamilton to stay in front of him, but we may jump him into the pits if we're behind him, because RAI is just too good. The stops. Sergio Perez sets the fastest lap. See how long is our pit stop is. 2.2, very good. We are way ahead from Hamilton. Hamilton now has exited the pits. Yoro is right in front of us, but he will be an easy target. as he's on the house. We're moving on. We did not mention him because we overtook him in the next corner, and Hamilton has passed us. We let him go to have the DRS in the main straight. We will have the DRS, and the DRS will be here like 350 easily, and we're going for 360, but not enough. We brake late, very late too. And maybe he has damage. I don't think he has damage. And the same lap a little bit. The same lap a little later. We're going to do the same thing. We lift up. We lift off. We will have the DRS and DRS again, and the slipstream. We are past him. We brake very late and we lock up a very heavy both right and left front wheel tires lock up, and Lewis Hamilton has front wing damage. He does not have a front wing. I don't think that we caused the damage. Maybe we did, because the camera didn't even shake. It didn't do nothing. Maybe I should have tried to keep him behind, have a very positive delta and then speed up, but we are gonna do the same thing with Leclerc, letting him go past before the main straight and having the DRS to overtake him again. And we overtake him easily, braking very late for turn 1 again, but having all the space, so we can go very nice. And we have Leclerc in behind us right now. And we brake almost normal. I think we squeezed him. We made even contact, I think. And he may have damage.
Everything's looking good.
I hope he does not have any damage, because it was going to be a great fight. And he does not seem to lose much time, so I don't think he even gained time. He will have the DRS, but he won't do something.
The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop.
We are
No
now
more scheduled
checking
pit stops.
if
2 laps
something
left.
has
Time by
to
will be your final lap.
be winning, and now this is going to be the final lap. We'll see if we can make it first to the checkered flag, but it's not over yet. Leclerc has overtaken us. We'll have the DRS yet again for the main straight, but maybe
Final lap of the race.
too much behind, but this Monza we can do it, and we'll take him easy. We brake again late, maybe not very late, maybe normally, but we are in front of him. What we need to do now is to just not let him pass, just defend very good. Here I brake a little late. See how bad I go in here, very slow. The audio is not in sync. It's some seconds ahead, I think, or behind, but I'm not sure. We squeeze him into the grass. Don't squeeze him. He wasn't in our inside, so it was good. And I don't think that he has the time. He doesn't have the time. He doesn't make a dive bomb. We go to the last corner. We are ahead of Charles Leclerc, and this will be another win for us. We almost take ourselves out in the end, but we made it. We took the win.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. Fantastic.
I'm
You
very
deserve
happy.
that race win.
Many points, 24 points. Nice race, good race. I've totally enjoyed it.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved win in Italy after another excellent Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel? Those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Okay, so this was the Italian Grand Prix. Very good result for us. The audio may be in sync again, but
Let's
I'm
have a
not
look
sure.
then
No,
at
it's
the
not.
driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his
We
performance,
are
making gains at the
first.
top of the
Sergio
table.
Perez
Let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is
fastest
a
lap.
contender for driver of the day?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris.
Um,
He lived up to
Almost
every
everyone
inch of
did
his
one
reputation
stop.
today. I think
Sergio
he'll be
Perez
going
did
home
3
quite
stops.
rightly,
He may
but
have
he's
gotten
proud of
some more
himself.
damage.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Meanwhile,
Let's go to
good work
standings.
from
We
Aston
are
Martin
now
this weekend,
10.
who pushed themselves further up the order.
We
It's been
can
an
make it into
absolutely wild
8th, but
weekend of Formula
I
One
don't see
action.
myself in
I
8th.
can't
Maybe
wait
we
to
can
see
make it
what's
into
next.
9th. In the constructors, and I think we are stuck in 7th place now. Williams, Alfa Romeo and Haas haven't scored a single point. We're gonna go to the interview for maybe one of the last times. Maybe this season will be the last season with interviews because
Pretty happy with that.
they are getting pretty annoying
How are you feeling
sometimes.
after that win?
I feel very happy after that win.
Things are looking up after last week, aren't they?
And yeah, I hope Japan.
We all underestimated
Our next
the
race is in Japan. I hope everything is alright and we don't DNF again, because season 1 we had a head-on collision with Alonso or Ocon, I don't remember who it was. Season 2 it was a mechanical failure in lap 2. I didn't even show the race because it was nothing. 5-0 Lance Stroll. He did not even finish the race, as we saw 22-13, and we're quite good. 22. We are now 14, 15 in the next race, and also as he's saying, pretty rival drunk race. We did it, but I'm always just blind, as we see. Well, this is it. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, drop a like and subscribe to see other videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.